White is lucky that his king is on h3 and not on f1. Okay, what will we do after that? We'll count the material. Material is even. It seems like black has advantage, and maybe this advantage is not so small. Our pieces are simply better placed. Both bishops, queen on d6, and okay, white's knight is somewhat better than ours, but white might have some issues. I mean, his pieces are not very stable. We might attack his knight, bishops, and so on. Okay, so he's in a serious trouble, it looks like, but he might be able to hold. If only white queen were on c3, then he would have no problems at all, and he would actually try to play for advantage. Let's say white queen is on c3 and white Vasu says with white queen on c3 we go queen h2, of course. But okay, what are we going to do now? Let's see what our options are. I think nothing special with the pawns. I checked quickly all the pawn moves, definitely nothing with the king. Knight might jump to d7 or g6. We are not creating problems for white, but maybe knight d7 could be covering the c5 square. So let's list it as an option. Knight g6 I like less. Okay, I must take some button here, so oops, that's wrong. Knight d7. What else? Bishop on b8 shouldn't move, I guess. We are attacking h2. We could go bishop a7 and protect the c5 square, but I mean this bishop should be doing something else. So I don't like that move. Other bishop from d5. It has some attacking options like bishop f5, bishop c2, bishop d5. Bishop f5, that's a move. We are attacking his queen, and maybe he's going to get checkmated or something, so maybe we have to check this one a little. What else? This bishop could go to d5, but it's blocking our queen, and he can jump to c5, so I don't see that this is really dangerous for him. Bishop could go to c2, but then he can jump to d4, and I think we can use the same reasoning or similar reasoning, so I don't like these moves. And then we have the queen. On the 6th rank, can go to c6, threatening to invade to c2, which would be devastating for white, but luckily for him he can play knight c5, which allows knight d7. Okay, this move is dangerous. Queen c6 is a very dangerous move. We can also go to c7, and this would pretty much end the interesting squares on this diagonal. Queen e5, is that any good? We want to go to c3, but he might jump to d4, right? He can also go queen g3.
Queen g3.
Yeah, after queen e5, he can go queen g3 and maybe
Queen c3.
Queen c3. Queen takes b8. I don't know. I just don't like Vasily. Maybe he's not so sure about queen e5. To me, it looks like he has knight d4. Maybe some other moves. Maybe f3. I don't know. Maybe queen g3. And what about other diagonal? Queen e7. That's not good. Queen d5. Now that's a move. Queen d5, attacking the knight, but nothing special. He can go to c5, I guess. Okay, maybe that's some move as well. Okay, let's put this move as well. And queen e7, queen d8, they are not good. So we have 4 queen moves. One bishop f5 move, which is immediately attacking something, so we have to consider it. And one knight move, which I think now is not very interesting anymore, because we have some queen attacking moves. So let's first check bishop f5. What do you think, Vasily, about bishop f5?
White do not like so much.
You know, what's white going to do? You're attacking his queen. Maybe we win, because he cannot protect h2 anymore.
He has g4. But
he has g4. Okay, that's a great move. g4 winning a crucial tempo. After bishop c2 is knight d4. So let's discard pretty much this move. We might still be able to do some bishop d3. We also maybe had to include this move this time. Okay, I will discard knight d7, 2 bishop moves, and then 4 queen moves. So which one should we choose? Bishop d3, is that dangerous for white? Might be really dangerous. I mean, what is he going to do? Maybe he can protect with the king. Also, I want to check queen c6. Is queen c6 just simply winning? How can he stop queen c3, queen c2, stuff like that?
Knight c5.
Knight c5, we play knight d7.
Maybe f3, something
f3, like knight takes c5. Queen takes c5. So queen c6 looks strong for the moment. If bishop f3, we can go queen c3 and checkmate on e1. Queen c6 looks very strong. I think I just want to play it. I have this urge, I want to play this move. Queen e5, So I'm going to discard queen d5 and queen e5. Keep queen can queen c7 be better than queen c6 for any reason? I mean, I want my bishop to be open, and queen c6 is also pressing against g2 a little.
Queen d5, he cannot play queen knight d2, you can go back.
Okay, I agree. Queen d5, he cannot go back. So say queen d5, we should still think about this move. We're attacking his knight. If he goes knight c5, what do we do then? Queen a2, sacrificing the bishop, but we also want to take his bishop, which might win the game. So he could go after queen a2, bishop f1. Why not to just bishop f1? It looks all of a sudden super solid for white. So queen c6, let's say queen c6, one strong move. And what about bishop d3? Bishop d3 looks interesting. And what about bishop f5? Does he have any other moves, or he has to...
Queen h5.
Queen h5. And then if we go g6, threatening maybe bishop g7. Okay, so what do we play? Let's say two final options. I don't know, I'm not sure about this position. We just have too many moves. Let's say two final options. Bishop d3 and queen c6. Okay, we should choose. It's been 10 minutes, Vasily. 10 minutes, we couldn't calculate. Queen c6, knight c5, knight d7. Can we do queen h5 there? Probably he's going to lose at least a pawn after this. So
Queen c6, I think it's...
okay,
but I'm not sure.
Vasily says queen c6. When he's not sure, he always tells the best move. So let's just play it.
No, bishop.
Oh, that's a terrible, terrible mistake. We're winning here. 34 points mistake. This is Marco's fault because he analyzed this position too deeply. We're winning, and after this, it's a draw. Okay, that's terrible.
So
That's really bad. Bishop d3. I told you, and you told me it's no. It's queen c6. We have some other moves as well, but it was really important to play bishop d3 here, and this move is winning actually. And if we can understand it during the game, it's going to give us some extra points. So let's see why this is winning. First of all, if he goes king f1, bishop c4, this one actually we more or less realized that it was very dangerous for white. But it's so easy. If we play some other move, no other winning move other than queen e5 maybe. If, for example, let's say we take this, is it no, just 0 point something? Yeah, it's nothing. So do we really rely on this queen e5 idea that we absolutely didn't see? Let's say we play h6, I guess still not good. We have to play that, I mean. We have to see queen e5, and we have to make sure that otherwise black doesn't have advantage maybe. Do we have any other moves here other than bishop c4? King f1, bishop c4. Let's say we take now, just a little better. Bishop c2. Bishop, let's check bishop f5 a little. Probably again nothing super special. Just a draw. So everything had to be so precise. We are not strong enough to understand these things. And Vasily thinks about bishop f3 as well. Bishop g4, that looks already a little weird, but yeah.
Yes, because maybe you can sometimes put queen into the game.
Now if he jumps here, what do we do? We push e5?
e5.
He's having some serious issues here. Queen
With
d3,
queens.
queen f1. So if he goes instead of d4, if he chooses another square, let's say this one, is it completely winning after queen e5? Yeah, this queen e5 was an important idea. We chase his knight away, then we go queen e5 and win the piece.
We
Okay.
look queen e5 in first move.
Yeah. So here we decided to play this terrible move, thanks to Vasily. And
Knight c5, he says.
knight c5. We thought this position was just much better for us after knight d7. But maybe we should have focused here a little bit more to see his reply.
Queen
He has a
h4.
very nice move, queen h4. Suddenly our 8 rank is not safe, and he's attacking the bishop, and also, and we are lucky not to be losing here. We still have some queen c7 crazy move, and we are not losing. But actually we are not careful. This was not a good analysis. And the reason for us making this mistake is only Vasily.